Hello everyone, I'm Dennis Hunter and welcome to Long Beach Connect, the show that connects you to everything happening in our great city of Long Beach. Let's start the show at Long Beach City Hall. Now, for our first story, we're going to take you to scenic Marina Vista Park. What a beautiful backdrop to bring your pet. Actually, our very own Charlie the Pug was there to complete the dog behavior training course provided by Parks, Rec, and Marine. Let's take a close look at what the class has to offer.
Hi everyone, Charlie here. Lately, I've been getting into some trouble at home. My human doesn't like it and thinks I need to go to school for some training. She said Long Beach Parks Recreation and Marine has a Dog Behavior Training 101 course. I didn't know the city had different types of recreation classes, especially one for me. It's on the computer. Let me see. Oh, that looks fun. Sign me up. Let's call them and find out more.
Hi Charlie, thanks for calling. I'm so glad you're interested in learning more about our Positive Reinforcement 101 class for dog behavior. Along the way, you'll learn some basic commands and some foundational behavior, and you'll get some treats along the way. Well Charlie, we recognize that our furry friends are an integral part of families throughout the entire city of Long Beach, and we want to make sure that we offer families the opportunity to help their pets get the training they need to live in their homes. City staff work hard to identify local organizations in our community that have the training, the certification, and the knowledge to be able to provide these classes. So we partner with Crossroads Country Club Pet Resort to offer this Positive 101 training class, along with another class that they offer, Positive Training 201. Long Beach is such a beautifully diverse city with a large population looking for a lot of different interests. We offer more than 400 classes each quarter, and they're even available to our Youth Scholarship Program, which is available through the Partners of Parks program, a nonprofit organization that the city partners with. All right, Charlie, it sounds like we got your registration in order. All right, see you later, Charlie.
Thanks, Gabe. I can't wait for my first day of school.
Hi Charlie, I'm Dan Tambourine. I'll be your teacher for the next 5 weeks here. The Behavior 101, we call it, is positive reinforcement. We differentiate for selective things we like sitting when asked and down and lay and stay, go to your place, walk nicely on a leash. Throughout the class, we'll have little breaks and socialize. Cher Villa, she is instructing most of the class. I come around and help people and give them the mechanics of it. And sometimes I'll step in and give them other pointers. So it's effective communication. That's what we're really teaching you, how to communicate and have fun with the dog and be a good citizen. And it's low cost for the owners. And that's the biggest part. And it's giving back to the community. I've been doing this since 1975. Well, I'm happy to see you come. And I have a very strong affection for MIB dogs. Good luck, Charlie. In a very short time, we're gonna have you responding like a super puppy.
Look at me, I'm learning a lot. When I do the right command, I get rewarded with a treat. I'm getting the hang of it, and so are my other furry friends. And it's all thanks to the Long Beach Parks Recreation and Marine Department. To sign up for Dog Behavior Training 101 or 201, make sure your family goes to lbparks.org or visit them in person.
Keep up the good work, Charlie. I knew you could do it. Your four-legged friend can also learn basic commands by signing up for this low-cost 101 or 201 program. For our next story, we head over to the 4th Street Farmers Market. This is the newest addition to Retro Row in the 2nd District. Here's what they have in stock.
2nd District Councilwoman Cindy Allen, along with various chefs and business owners from the local 4th Street Retro Row neighborhood, were all on hand for the grand opening of one of the city's newest farmers markets on Thursday, June 12, 2025. Located on the corner parking lot at 4th Street and Cherry Avenue, this new market offers a diverse selection of vendors selling fresh fruits, vegetables, breads, and other farm-to-table goods.
We're so excited that the farmers market is here. You know, it just took a little time and funding was an issue. So we were happy in our office to get this started, to provide the funding and get a farmers market in this area. You know, everyone knows that the 2nd District, and especially this area, is really parking impacted. So to have a place that people can just walk to and get their groceries and not have to move their car is really important. So, you know, we want people to eat healthy, and so this is just another great opportunity for people to get healthy options at a low cost.
Bringing the market here to this area was very important for us. It brings this type of produce to the neighborhood, and I think that this is a very dense neighborhood in terms of like people that walk and live and don't really leave the neighborhood to buy groceries. This kind of opens up a different lane for them. And then in terms of our restaurant, I mean, it's direct from the farmer. So now that it's here, I get to shop and bring a bunch of stuff back to the restaurant directly because it's just walking distance from here. Today I got boysenberries, peaches, pluots, and a bunch of different herbs.
A distinctive characteristic of the 4th Street Farmers Market is its dual emphasis on providing farm-to-table produce and goods to the local community, as well as supplying numerous restaurants located on Retro Row.
We wanted to make sure that this is a farmers market that truly specializes in fruit, vegetables, ingredients. We didn't want to provide a farmers market that actually has food stalls because we have a lot of restaurants here on Retro Row and we didn't want to compromise them. They're doing a fantastic job. We actually, opposite, we wanted to encourage the restaurants to come to this market and shop for the restaurants. So we have numerous restaurants that actually place orders. They come here and pick up their vegetables instead of driving to LA or Torrance to pick up their produce there. So this is a very unique market in Long Beach because it works for the community, but also the restaurant community.
What makes this special and really kind of different and great for Long Beach in general is that this particular farmers market, the 4th Street Farmers Market, is a chef's curated farmers market. So there will be a fishmonger here. There is, you know, somebody that's selling cheese. So it's specifically curated for our local restaurant infrastructure, but as well as open to the public.
I think that we have to invest and seeing that more of these are offered all over the city, and especially in some of our most underserved neighborhoods. I want to see every neighborhood in our city have fresh options like this. So it's important that we make that investment as a city to make sure that we have farmers markets available to everyone.
The 4th Street Farmers Market is open every Thursday from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. For more information about farmers markets here in Long Beach, please visit lbfresh.org.
The next time you're in the market for some fresh produce, make sure to stop by the 4th Street Farmers Market. They have everything you need for your next healthy meal. Our next story takes us to the completion of the Artesia Great Boulevard project. This 3.2-mile plan included new bike lanes, sidewalks, and so much more. Let's hear from everyone who made these enhancements possible.
The City of Long Beach celebrated the completion of the Artesia Great Boulevard project with a ribbon-cutting ceremony attended by Mayor Rex Richardson and council members Joni Ricks Odie and Tanua Thrash Intuk on Saturday, May 31st, 2025. The Artesia Great Boulevard project brings new improvements along the 3.2-mile stretch of the Artesia corridor that include protected bike lanes, roadway asphalt resurfacing, rehabilitated sidewalks, enhanced traffic signals, new landscape mediums with native plants, and 400 newly planted drought-tolerant trees, along with many more improvements.
We are here for the long-awaited ribbon cutting of the Great Artesia Boulevard project. This project was a long time in the making. $40 million later, we now have a beautiful, walkable street for the students at Jordan High School and all the residents and businesses here on Artesia Boulevard. So finally, North Long Beach and Uptown is receiving the investment that it deserves.
It is a fantastic day in Uptown. It re-envisions our corridor. It makes sure that our corridors look beautiful, right? They're inviting to our community to walk. They're inviting to businesses to vend and to receive the public. And so as we think about making our streets safer for pedestrians and bicyclists, this is an exemplar for the entire city around what we can do and what these types of projects can do for an entire community, so I'm ecstatic.
The event also featured a community fair with family-friendly activities and resources, along with an uptown community bike ride along Artesia Boulevard, giving the public a chance to explore the corridor's new enhancements and upgrades.
So this is the largest corridor that we've done in recent memory, so in at least this generation. This is a 3.2-mile corridor. It is from the edge of the city to the other edge of the city in North Long Beach. The project was identified over a decade ago, and there's been a lot of hard work from residents to our elected officials to city staff. It's been truly being a collaborative effort to get to a point where we can completely rebuild the Artesia Great Boulevard corridor.
For more information about the Artesia Great Boulevard project, please visit the city's website at longbeach.gov/Artesia Boulevard Project.
What an impressive transformation. The new additions will make Artesia Boulevard safer for visitors to walk and bike. Now, speaking of enjoying the great outdoors, the Long Beach Health Department is teaching kids the importance of exercise and pedestrian safety one step at a time. Let's follow the yellow school bus at John Muir Academy and Stevenson Elementary for Walk to School Week.
From March 17th through the 21st, the Long Beach Health Department, in partnership with the Long Beach Police Department, Long Beach Unified School District, and other community organizations invited students to participate in Walk to School Week.
So Long Beach Walk to School Week is an initiative that we do every year here from the Long Beach Health Department in collaboration with Healthy Active Long Beach and Walk and Roll Long Beach. And the aim is really to incorporate families and encourage students to take a step forward into healthier living by making and fostering walking to school every day as a daily habit, especially in the younger students, so they can incorporate healthy habits early on and really increase their physical activity to in the long term prevent chronic diseases.
All week long, students from the elementary schools Barton, John Muir, Adams, Stevenson, and Garfield follow the traveling yellow school bus to experience what it's like to walk to school, all while staying active and learning about nutrition and pedestrian safety.
My son came home, he was really excited. He's in 3rd grade. He was really excited. Here at school, they made it really fun, and I think it's great because it encourages like healthy habits and community engagement and just community with the entire school. So we were really excited to do that.
We are grateful for the city for partnering with us and welcoming our community and encouraging our students to walk to school every day. As you can tell, we are a busy community, tight-knit community, very busy community, but we do want to encourage our students to walk to school so that we can continue to take care of our earth and get some healthy lifestyles happening.
The fun continued all week long at different Long Beach elementary schools.
Yeah, so this morning we are at Stevenson Elementary. So we're doing day 4 of our Walk to School Week event. So it's a week-long event, and we're doing similar pop-ups at schools each day this week. So we're just really motivating the community to come out, not only get more physical activity, get them to walk rather than drive to school, but also really promote pedestrian safety.
Basically, I'm a girl dad, so I love just doing things with them. As a little boy myself, I used to walk just with me and my brother, you know. But now that I'm an adult, now that I have these girls, I actually enjoy just taking them to school, making sure they get there safe. And then along the way, we, just play games, just to keep them entertained and be ready to go to school and be in a good mood. So that's my thing that I enjoy doing these walks with my kids.
It was exciting, and I couldn't wait when it was last night, and I was very excited.
For more information on Walk to School Week and fostering lifelong healthy habits, visit longbeach.gov/health.
Now that's a great turnout. Keep up the good work and remember to look both ways before crossing the street. Up next, we take you to my favorite place, the Aquarium of the Pacific. They recently opened their latest exhibit, Stars of the Sea. This magical display features a diverse lineup of starfish species. The best part is the touch pool. Let's learn more about this fascinating habitat.
The Aquarium of the Pacific has a new exhibit, Stars of the Sea. Discover over 20 species of starfish and learn about their superhero powers in habitats from coastal tide pools, coral reefs, the deep sea, and more.
This is our new exhibit, Our Living Coastline, and it's a representation of a tide pool habitat, which is a type of habitat that we have right here along our coast. We have bat stars, we have ochre stars, we have sea urchins, we have sea anemones, sea cucumbers, and a couple crabs as well.
These fascinating invertebrates are small but mighty creatures that have a very important job.
A lot of them help regulate other animal species, so the things they're eating, they kind of eat to make space for other animals. And then there's species like the sunflower sea star, which we don't have in this exhibit, but we do have here at the aquarium. And that sea star eats sea urchins and helps regulate the urchin population. And the Carnothorans is an interesting sea star because it actually will eat corals, but it does help regulate or keep our coral population in balance. Some sea star species are healthy, but a lot of them are facing a lot of challenges or threats. So what we're doing here at the aquarium, and in partnership with a lot of other organizations, is we are working to breed and raise those stars, and then hopefully eventually replanting them in their natural habitat.
Guests can locate the variety of sea stars at different exhibits all throughout the aquarium. Just look for the special plaque with their name. You can even get a star's autograph. And don't forget to roll up your sleeves and touch sea stars from the California coast.
I like for the sea urchins where you put your finger in it and it kind of hugs it. That's really cool. I thought it was gonna suck my finger in, and it kind of did.
I really liked how interactive it was and that there was different things you could touch in the things, and the people working here really did a great job explaining on what they are and how to interact with them.
I think whenever you go to an aquarium, one thing that you always expect is a touch pool, and so it's cool just to kind of see things up close. And I'm afraid to touch things, so knowing what I'm touching is nice, so you know that it's not dangerous.
Sea stars are really unique animals, and by looking at them, they look really pretty. They're that star shape, but once they talk with our education staff, they really can see how sort of amazing these simple-looking animals really are.
To learn more about the Stars of the Sea exhibit and to plan your next trip, visit aquariumofpacific.org.
The stars of the sea are shining bright at the Aquarium of the Pacific. Now, for our last story of the day, we visit the Junipero Sports Complex. Although the new roller rink has been open for some time, it's still a fun spot to show off your skills. Let's visit our host, Nadia Gill, as she tests out the rink on a special episode of Around Long Beach.
Welcome to Around Long Beach. I'm Nadia Gill, and we are here at the very grand opening of the Junipero Beach Sports Complex. That's right, there's a roller rink right on the beach.
Here in Long Beach, we have a vibrant roller skating culture and community. Whether you're on the beach path or just cruising around town, you're likely to run into someone on skates.
As for me, I'm just a beginner, but I'm so glad that the city has a place like this where I can meet people and become a pro skater. Well, maybe.
The updates to the sports court are part of the city's Elevate 28 infrastructure investment plan. This initiative focuses on serving our local parks, public facilities, access to mobility, and street improvements. Construction to the court began in 2024 and is now ready for service spring 2025 and beyond.
It takes a village to create a space like this. With input from the community, the city and its partners were able to turn their vision into a reality.
Elevate 28 is our 5-year infrastructure investment plan. This is one of the projects that was invested in, funded primarily with Tidelands funds. Through COVID, people were out here, not just the basketball players, but also the skaters. So saw the need, we added another full court basketball hoop and this skate rink. The circles are emblematic of what you'll see on the skate park itself, and when you're looking at it from up on the bluff, you really get a sense of, wow, I want to go down there, I want to go check it out.
This is great because it's another way to activate our already active, already beautiful, thriving 8 miles of coastline here in Long Beach. $930 million that we're investing in our city, our parks, our beaches, our sports courts to help enrich our community's assets. And so this is one great project and there's so much more to come.
As you can see, it was worth the wait. The ground is so colorful, and look at the view of the coast. There's nothing like it. It's always a perfect time to break in the skates.
This is going to be one of our most popular destinations here at the beach. And it's like, I feel like I'm a little kid back on my skates, you know, and it's really bringing me back to the 80s when we all were skating on quads, so it's really fun. We have a huge skating community. It really is kind of the fabric of the city, and we're one of the few places in the state of California that actually has a skating rink on the sand. So I hope that everyone puts their skates on. Don't be afraid. You can fall, you'll get right back up. It is just so much fun, and it's great exercise.
As you can see, it's always a great time here at the Junipero Beach Sports Complex. So stop by, play a game of basketball, enjoy the shade, or bring the skates and skate on the new roller rink. Lace up and enjoy the Long Beach sun, everyone. I'm Nadia Gill, and we'll see you around Long Beach.
As usual, there's something happening all over Long Beach. Remember, Long Beach Connect is one way to stay informed, but there's also many more. Check it out. You can connect with the City of Long Beach over social media on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also stay connected by heading directly to the city's website at longbeach.gov. And don't forget to check out LBTV, your award-winning local news and information station on Spectrum Cable Channel 3, Frontier Files Channel 21, AT&T Uverse Channel 99, and anytime online at lbtv3.com. And now you can also download the LBTV3 app on Roku and Apple TV. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode of Long Beach Connect. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. We'll be back soon with more ways to keep you connected to Long Beach. I'm Dennis Hunter, and we'll see you next time. Stay connected, Long Beach.